You know, I'm sitting out here because these tickets, I'm out here at the Yum Center. Sitting out here, want to go, but can't because tickets are $102. $102.50. Some people leaving the concert, but not a bunch of them. These are definitely die-hard Guns N' Roses. Oh yeah, can't go in. Isn't this a bitch? You know, if it was $60, I said, you know, I might have. If it was still $60 tickets left, I might have gone in there. I still got to pay my rent, so I got to pay my money on that. But I'm paying it Monday because I didn't get to go get the money order yet. But like I said, I would have gone into this concert. They were still $60. And especially when you've already missed half the concert, I ain't paying no $102 to go in there. I don't even know if I want to pay $60. You know, it should have gone up here early. I'm just wondering if they have an after party, because if they got an after party, I'm definitely going. I'm on my way. Some rock concerts, I guess they have. They would have an after party, wouldn't they? Yeah, some people. We got some older people coming in here, you know? How old we've gotten, I swear to God. We was like teenagers when we was listening to this group. And sometimes you look at these people and think, man, this had to be some of these people. I mean, older people. Look like they might have been the parents. I mean, but they listen to this stuff too. Some parents did. Some of our parents did. Now, Rolling Stones was on tour with them. Mom and Dad might have came to this concert with them. Shoot, that'd be a good concert to go to with Mom and Dad. And now they listen to Rolling Stones. That was an old group. I remember we didn't have money to go to Rolling Stones. They was at Coney Island, Riverbend. Mom and Dad wanted to go. I don't know how much it was, but back in the days, concerts were like maybe $20 back then. $20, $30 to go. Right now, it don't sound that much, but back then, that was probably a lot of money. And then I remember when I went to rap concerts 20 years ago, they was $40 and $50. I spent $40 and $50 to go to Jay-Z's Hard Knock Life tour. I remember that. The minute it was here, I think I spent about $50 to go to a rap concert over at the Freedom Hall. I remember, and I think Brett Michaels was doing something down there at the waterfront back in 2008, and I spent that was the same day when we had that windstorm back in 2008. The windstorm that knocked the power out for about a couple weeks, and that concert was like $25. That was at the waterfront. See, waterfront concerts are actually cheaper. Sometimes. Forecastle wasn't. Forecastle's $100 just for one concert, one day. It's hard to get money to go to stuff, man. I want to go to Woodstock now. 2019 gets here, that's going to be 50 years. 50th anniversary for Woodstock. I am going to that. I've got like 2 years to save up the money to go up there and go to that. And I'm going to stay there those whole 3 days or however long they're going to have it. It gets wild, but man. They used to just have rock and rollers back at Woodstock, but now they've got rappers they got hip hop and rock and roll. Now I love those kind of concerts. You got a little bit of everything, everybody going. Both genres of my music. Someone into it. Oh, what's going on down here? Shit. Some people are doing the same thing I'm doing. Yep, you got people out here sitting down, or maybe just working out here. Some people are just sitting outside because they ain't got money to go. But man, someone's out the limos. So I wonder who's going to be coming out, man. Where's the tour bus? You go catch a glimpse of Slash and Duff. Which, so they got, oh, they putting the security things away. Mm-hmm. Some people bought stuff. I ain't gonna pay the money for their shirts. They got t-shirts and stuff like that. I ain't paying the money for it. And here, I know I can get. See, look, I see the t-shirts up in there. Yeah, they got shirts, but I bet they're like, yeah, they got paraphernalia, Guns N' Roses, memorabilia stuff, man. And they got that stuff probably. I bet them shirts are like $30-$40. I still gotta buy my Free BG t-shirt. I'm buying that before I buy anything. You know, I can imagine if I went back there and seen Slash and Duff and they seen my Free BG pen, they asked me, and they said I don't know if they would know what it is, and if I'd explain it to them, I bet they'd have love for them. I bet they'd show love on the world. That was my favorite guitarist. Anybody, I tell you, I like Slash. I like, if I had to pick a guitarist like that, let's say if I decided, even if I'm doing rap music, if I wanted some rock heavy metal guitar stuff in my song, I would definitely pick him to collaborate with me. Him and Duff. I wish my friends would have came up here. I could have gone. I mean, Kara was working. She didn't be able to go. But maybe they might. I don't know if they make a stop in Cincinnati. I might definitely go to that one. So, I mean, that's the people I grew up with. That's the people we listened. I used to listen to Guns N' Roses with. Remember when we would get them Hit Parade of magazines and trade posters and everything? Just like the rap game. Just like when you get the hip-hop magazines, go in there to see what the latest. That's how you got your, that's how you kept up with the game back in them days. We didn't have social media. We didn't have internet, so you had magazines, you had periodicals. Mm-hmm. You had a newspaper. I wonder if Tommy Davis went to this thing. I know Tommy said he was going. I don't know. I must have missed what he said because I could have saved up for this damn thing. I don't know what I would have done. Yes, I missed out on Guns N' Roses. Brandy, Galen, I'm missing out on Guns N' Roses. Remember them? I don't want to say talk about race with me. Sometimes I wonder if there was any. I don't see any black people at this concert. Maybe, only time I might see somebody is if they went with a friend of theirs. Shoot, I remember when my aunt. I remember when I went with my aunt. We went with a black friend of hers at work. She was the one that had the Guns N' Roses tickets. Yep. She was into the heavy metal stuff too. There were some, Axl Rose, I guess, he's well known as a racist, but there were black people that would actually like and listen to Guns N' Roses and go to concerts anyway. I remember when Axl Rose and Motley Crue's lead singer Vince Neil, they was beefing. And then, Vince got on TV and said, man, he was ready to whoop Axl's ass. But everybody's sitting there talking about who would win. And I remember this, I don't know which it was this black dude got on there and said, man, Axl Rose got so much power in him. not just power, but just as far as lunge and want to beat somebody up. You know, Axel's anger and adrenaline would have got him, and boy, they said they think Axel would have won that fight. Yeah, he probably would have. I don't even know. I think he would have probably. Plus, I think one of the members of something was messing with his wife at the time. He was married to Sharice at the time, and he was at the Club Rainbow out there in L.A., and shoot. I think one of the members that was maybe wasn't Slush or Duff, but it was, I don't know if it was who it was. And Steven Adler, I think he was still in Guns N' Roses, and I don't know if it's him or Izzy Stradlin or somebody that got messing with his wife, but I'm telling you what, Vince got to beefing over it. Now I listen to Motley Crue. My aunt listened to him. See, my aunt, she was, she graduated from high school in 82, exactly 10 years before I did. And so she was probably in her early 20s growing up, so she was listening to that stuff with me. That's who else used to share the interest. That's who I went to concerts with, was my aunt. I went about everywhere with her when she stayed in Cincinnati. Everywhere. One way I got out of the damn house. One way I got out of the house. You know, my aunt had a car. We should go somewhere. I had to go everywhere with her. And when she wasn't there, I'd go everywhere with my mom. You know, somebody had a car. I was going everywhere with them. My friends, we hung out in the neighborhood. Okay. Let's see what time it is. Ooh, my juice is going low, so I need to get off here for a minute. I'm going to find somewhere to charge this phone up. I'll be back.